welcome back to my vlog. Honestly, I don't know why I sing that every time. I can't sing. I don't know why. I just do it. I guess I sing a lot of things. Anyways, as you can see behind me, I'm packing to go on one of my flight attending trips. I'm packing to go to work as a flight attendant. It's a 9-day trip, and I fly out of New York and then go to Oslo, and then I go to Orlando, and I'm there for 3 days. And what's really exciting is I'm going to hug a beluga whale at SeaWorld. I'm like already crying because like my eyes are watering up. I don't know if you can even tell. I don't know if you guys have seen that video of Christian Bell freaking out over meeting a sloth. That's me with beluga whales. I don't know what it is about them, but I love them so much. And I'm pretty sure while I'm in SeaWorld, I am just gonna be a mess and be crying the entire time, which is fine. Sound like a monkey, I live in New York City. I don't know why I was a monkey. Maybe I was a child. Anyways, I'm really excited about that. So I'm in Orlando for 3 days after Oslo, and then I head to Copenhagen, and then I go back to New York, and then the next day I fly to Portland. Basically, I'm just there for a day. Yeah. And then I fly to Portland, and then I'm there for like a full day, and then I fly out the day after. So, and then I fly to London, I think. Like the day I fly, I take the red eye from Portland to JFK, and then I get in like 5 a.m. and then like at 8:30 p.m. I fly to Copenhagen. So I just don't stop flying, and it's fine. I'm just like constantly tired all the time, which is why I wear so much makeup, because then you can't tell how tired I am, and it's great. Since becoming a flight attendant, I realized I wanted to talk about things we wish you knew while you were flying. Okay, so one of the first things, please don't be barefoot. Just don't. Wear socks. I don't care if you take your shoes off, but at least have socks on. It's not clean. I don't know why you think you should be barefoot on an airplane. It gets vacuumed, but it's not like it's like deep cleaned. And I have watched too many people walk into the bathroom with bare feet, and that water on the ground, that's not water. Don't ever assume that's water. It's not. It's pee, and you're stepping in it, and I don't understand how you can walk in there, step on it, and then like be okay with it, because it's disgusting. I know that there is not a lot of leg room on the airplane, which, I mean, we're trying to cram like 300 people in there, so there's not gonna be like, you're not gonna be able to relax perfectly, and you shouldn't expect to. So when you're in the aisle and you're like, oh, I have this whole aisle to put my feet in. No, that's a walkway. You're not supposed to put your feet there. If someone calls me and I'm trying to get through, I take red-eye flights and it's dark, and when people call me, then I have to go find them, and it's dark and I can't see your feet, so I'm tripping over your feet. Keep your feet out of the aisle. That is so helpful. When the fasten your seatbelt sign comes on, put on your seatbelt. Also, when you're sitting, just have your seatbelt on. I don't know if you understand like air and stuff, but we can't tell in the middle of the flight when there's gonna be turbulence. No one can tell. So all of a sudden our plane could drop and you could go up and hit your head. I think we all heard about that one airline that 27 people were injured on because they weren't wearing their seatbelts in their seat. Yeah, do that. Put your seatbelt on. I was recently on a flight and the pilots made us sit down, the flight attendants. So I sat down, strapped myself in. People were still standing up and moving around the cabin and going to the bathroom. As a passenger, if I saw all like the trained people sit down, I think I would also sit down, because if the turbulence is that bad that we had to stop service and get in our seats, I think I would stay in my seat too. Just maybe. Another thing, your bags have to be under your seat. I know it sounds really annoying, and maybe you don't mind that your bag is in your foot space. It's not about making room for your feet, it's making room so in case of an emergency, the people next to you can also get out and not be tripping over your luggage. So, I mean, you can leave your luggage out, you know, in the middle of the row and whatever and have your feet on it, but when the person next to you dies because they trip getting out in an emergency, yeah, I hope you feel really bad about that. And contrary to popular belief, I'm not a maid or a butler. That's the same thing. I'm not your servant. Sure, yeah, I bring you food. I will help you with your TVs. I will help you if anything. That's what I'm here for. It's customer service. But my number one priority is everyone's safety and not just your meal. I have people who ding the flight attendant call button because they just ordered a snack off their TV screen and it hasn't got to them in the 10 seconds they ordered it. I'm sorry, am I supposed to just be like right there waiting to take your order, or like, the bird just landed right here? Like, I'm sorry, my bad. I should have been paying more attention to my screen and be getting you your food within 10 seconds. So I'm just really sorry about it. And hey, sometimes when we land at JFK, and by sometimes I mean always, we don't have a gate right away because when we land it's pretty high traffic, and so we wait on active taxiways. And I don't know if you saw that video with KLM and the other airplane like struck the other one and everyone on this airplane died, and then like most everyone on this one died. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but that happened on an active taxiway. So when the pilot says like stay seated and keep your seatbelt fastened on, and you don't, should I just show that video on the screens while we're waiting? Because if you can't hold your bladder for 30 minutes, I mean, maybe the problem is you. Just maybe. Just stay seated. I don't understand. Like, I'm seated and you guys have your phones and my phone is tucked away in my bag because I'm at work and can't use it. So like, enjoy your time. I know we're sitting here for an hour, but yeah, just stay seated. It's not hard at all to stay. No, it's not. But the best part about my job is I get nap time. Bet you didn't know that. I get paid to sleep. Here I am again singing, and I don't. That bird just keeps landing right here. It's so weird. I don't know anything about ticketing at all for my airline. So when you ask me questions about getting refunds or all that stuff, like, all I can do is direct you to our phone number for the airline. So meals, they get served, and hey, sometimes it takes a while, and I know you're hungry, and that's fine. I mean, we're humans, we get hungers, and there's no use getting hangry because I can't speed up the process. I have to make sure everyone gets their meal, there's an order, it's specific, and little did you know, I don't eat until after you eat. Actually, I don't eat until after you eat, and then I pick up your trash. So like, I get it, you're really hungry, but chances are the last time you ate was way sooner than the last time I ate. A lot less time ago than I ate. I don't know how to say that properly, and I don't really care anyway. Also, I can't move your seats around while we're still boarding. I don't know where you're sitting. I don't know where everyone else is sitting. I don't know who's gonna make the flight. I could look up. I have a huge sheet where everyone's sitting, but it would take me longer to go through that than it would for you to just sit down, wait for everyone else to get seated, and then move. And I don't know why you didn't just ask the gate agent when you realized you weren't sitting next to your daughter, but maybe next time do that, because I'm just trying to get everyone on board and seated and seatbelts on, and you're here in my face yelling at me because you're not seated next to your friend, which is fine. But yeah, I guess that's about it. My video keeps stopping because I don't have enough room on my phone. I just like burped. So if you've noticed that like the perspective, I don't know, it keeps changing because also the sun came out, so now it's light. But yeah, just be mindful that we are on your flight and we're people too, just like you, trying to get to our destination. Burped again. And we're gonna be flying. I'm sorry, I just ate like so much beans. But yeah, we're gonna be flying a lot longer than you. That bird. we're going to be flying a lot longer than you, and we're really tired all the time. We're just really, really tired. Hope that was helpful. Subscribe below, because my brother has 100 subscribers now, and I have like 12, maybe. Oh man, I look really orange. Maybe no one will notice. It's a huge bird.